So, guess we need to talk. Hey guys, it's About Andy. Welcome back once again to my channel, where today I'll be talking about something a little bit difficult. So, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, today is what is referred to, especially in the UK, as Blue Monday. So for my video today, I'm going to be talking about depression. I'm going to be talking about my experience with it. So I think from personal experience, it's incredibly important to remember that depression's not necessarily this. Whilst it is possible, just like with anyone, for someone suffering with depression to feel down, like particularly down and upset and tearful, it's not necessarily just that. Things to keep an eye out for: severe restlessness. So this is actually the one that I've suffered with the most. So I'd often get maybe 2.5 hours sleep a night, a lot of the time. As a result of that, you get irritability, easily agitated and things like that. I suppose the next big symptom to look out for was like an emptiness, like a numbness to things that you used to enjoy before. Like an inability to find like pleasure or joy in the things that you really used to enjoy doing. So for example, I used to like going out with my friends often. I was a very social person, but that's all changed. I don't tend to go out much. In fact, it's quite difficult for me to even pull myself out like of bed in the morning, and you develop an incredibly low self-esteem. Those that I don't really like looking in the mirror anymore. So there's also this feeling of kind of hopelessness, that whatever you do, whatever you try, and you know, no matter who you turn to, even the family and friends that are there to support you, that actually that's not really going to make a difference, and that there is a possibility that you're just going to be like this. Like, you have to accept that the person that you were, the person that was a better version of who you are now, it's just gone. It's probably not someone that you're going to see again. I also feel guilt, a lot of guilt. I feel guilty for, again, putting the people that I care about through having to deal with this version of me. I feel guilty that my absence is affecting the people that I work with. So then, of course, there's actually quite a lot of physical changes that happen as a result of this. So the most obvious one is you either lose or gain an appetite. Unfortunately for me, I gained. So actually, I wanted to show you some of the physical changes, some of the things that you'd see change over the past few years. So this is me about 10 years ago. This is when I first started going out with Sam. That's actually what, 2XL Tottenham shirt. They don't even sell Spurs shirts in my size anymore. That's how different, or how much I've changed. This here is about 2 years afterwards. This is in Sweden. I think this was 2009. As you can see, my face isn't round. Actually got a bit of a slim look to it. So even here, this is a little bit more recent. This is me at my friend's little boy's christening. It's actually one of my godchildren in my arms. I'm not the state that I am now. I feel like everywhere I walk I'm being judged. And unfortunately, the longer that lasts, the more difficult it becomes. And the more difficult simple activities become. Prime example is walking. I struggle getting upstairs. Struggle walking to the shop. I struggle walking to the train station in the morning. I struggle getting through a day's work. I struggled walking to the car the other day after seeing my other half pantomime. So, enough about symptoms. Let's talk about how to treat someone that you know or someone that you love with depression. How to behave around them. So there's a few ways that I've been treated by some that just wouldn't work. Hello, mate. Oh my God, Andy, how are you? So honestly, the last thing I need to feel is more self-conscious, but being spoken to like I'm not normal, like the same way you speak to a child. If I'm honest, I'm not feeling too good. I'm not really up for it today. I don't understand. I just want old Andy back. So this one absolutely riddles you with guilt. To be reminded that you're not that same person, to be reminded that people miss that person. It's probably not the best way to approach it. Hi mate, fancy just having a quick pint down the road? I don't have time, I'll talk to you later. So this, in my personal opinion, is probably the worst one. To be made to feel unimportant or not worth someone's time. I suppose you're wondering what the best way to deal with it is. Well, I'm going to show you now. So I know this video has been a little bit dramatic, probably a little bit more than I'd intended, but to kind of repay you for your patience, I've got a little treat for you. So I'm actually here at the 23rd Enfield Scout Group. What we're going to be doing tonight is visiting a couple of people with the Scouts, a couple of people that may have had a bit of a tough time last year, and we're gonna deliver them some cheer, some joy. Some happiness, some chocolates. So yeah. Yeah, it is your Iceberg Monday, which is the most depressing day of the year. So, yeah. So what we've done is we've picked a person or people each, just to go and cheer them up.
You don't want a chocolate?
Yeah.
So we'll take that.
Much, guys.
Linda.
Thank you.